Welcome to Accepting Life, where we help you navigate the world of wealth and status. Have you ever wondered what sets the wealthy apart from the rest of society? Why is it that some people seem to have unlimited financial resources while others struggle to make ends meet? This topic has been widely debated and researched, and it's no secret that the rich tend to have different habits and mindsets compared to the poor and middle class. In this discussion, we'll explore some of the key practices and strategies that the wealthy use to build and maintain their wealth, and how you can implement these principles in your own life to improve your financial situation. Whether you're looking to build a successful business, invest wisely, or simply live a more financially secure life, the insights shared in this discussion will be valuable to you. So, let's dive in and uncover the secrets to wealth. In Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he shares his personal experience growing up with two different father figures who had contrasting views about money and financial literacy. His biological father, who had a PhD, did not like discussing money and discouraged the topic in their household. On the other hand, his friend's father, who had never finished 8th grade, encouraged him to think creatively about ways to make money and to always invest in income-generating assets. Despite their differing backgrounds, both fathers believed in the importance of education. However, while his biological father encouraged him to go to school to get good grades and a higher education, his friend's father emphasized the need to be financially literate and to understand how money works. Kiyosaki highlights a common problem among many people: the tendency to complain about not having enough money and to fall into the trap of buying liabilities instead of investing in assets. He challenges readers to consider what they would do with a pay increase and whether they would invest it or spend it on frivolous things. The wealthy, according to Kiyosaki, understand the importance of investing in income-generating assets and building a strong financial foundation. He emphasizes the need for financial literacy and urges readers to educate themselves to achieve financial success. By doing so, they can avoid the financial headaches that come with a poor financial foundation and instead build a strong financial empire. It is a common misconception that the poor are poor because they don't work hard enough, while the rich are rich because they are lucky or born into it. The truth is that the wealthy have a different mindset and approach towards money. They understand that the key to accumulating wealth is not just earning a high income, but also acquiring assets and avoiding liabilities. For those who are new to the concept, assets are things that put money into your pocket, such as a business, real estate, or paper assets like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. On the other hand, liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, such as a car, house, or phone. The poor tend to have more expenses, while the middle class may have liabilities that they believe are assets, such as an expensive car or house. The rich, however, spend their time acquiring and accumulating assets that generate income. They understand the power of compound interest, which Albert Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world. By investing in income-generating assets over a long period of time, they can grow their wealth exponentially. But why do some people still believe in the Robin Hood ideal of taking from the rich and giving to the poor? My rich dad viewed Robin Hood as a crook because he believed in creating wealth, not redistributing it. In reality, the middle class is heavily taxed to pay for social programs that aim to help the poor. The rich are not taxed as much as some may believe. Governments have become addicted to taxes and have made them a permanent levy on citizens. Income tax was first introduced as a temporary measure to pay for wars, but it became permanent in England in 1874 and in the United States in 1913. The middle class bears the burden of paying for these taxes, while the wealthy find ways to minimize their tax liability legally. The difference between the rich and the poor is not just about income but also mindset and habits. The wealthy understand the power of assets and compound interest, while the poor and middle class may focus more on expenses and liabilities. The Robin Hood ideal of taking from the rich and giving to the poor may sound noble, but it has led to higher taxes for the middle class and has not solved the problem of poverty. It is time to shift our focus towards creating wealth rather than just redistributing it. The history of taxes is a long and complicated one. Initially, taxes were levied on the rich, and the poor and middle class were not heavily affected. However, this all changed when governments realized the power of taxation and decided to use it as a tool to generate revenue. The idea was to punish the rich, but it was made popular and accepted by telling the poor and middle class that the taxes were created to punish the wealthy. Foolishly, the masses voted for the taxes, and it became constitutionally legal to tax everyone, including the middle class and the poor. This Robin Hood ideal of taking from the rich and giving to the poor caused a lot of pain for the lower classes. The middle class is heavily taxed because of this ideal, and it's the middle class who pays for the poor. One of the secrets of the rich to paying less taxes is through corporations. Many people do not fully understand what a corporation is, and they think it's some tall tower on Wall Street with huge glowing billboards on its roof. However, the truth is, a corporation is simply a legal document that authorizes it to act as a single entity, a legal person in the eyes of the law, if you will. Corporations are legally allowed to meet all their expenses first and then get taxed on whatever is left. They spend on hotels, cars, and anything else you can think of, and then whatever is left is taxed. This means that if a corporation had, let's say, $1 million and spends $990,000, it would only be taxed on whatever is left, which is $10,000. By exploiting these loopholes in the law, guys like Warren Buffett can pay less in taxes than their secretaries. This is a secret of the rich, and it's what has helped them continuously increase and keep their wealth. The power of corporations is immense, and understanding how they work is essential if you want to be financially successful. The secret to wealth lies in understanding and implementing the principles that the rich follow. The wealthy focus on acquiring and accumulating assets that generate income, rather than liabilities that drain their pockets. They also take advantage of legal loopholes and tax breaks through corporations, which allows them to keep more of their earnings. Compound interest and smart investments also play a crucial role in growing their wealth over time. By adopting these strategies, anyone can work towards building a more secure financial future. It's never too late to start learning and taking action towards achieving financial independence and prosperity. We'll see you back here again. Thank you for watching this video Accepting Life. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community.